दोस्तों मैं अभिनव नेगी आप सबका स्वागत करता हूं बायजूस एग्जाम प्रेप सिविल एंड मैकेनिकल चैनल पर। दोस्तों आज का सेशन वन ऑफ इट्स ओन काइंड होने वाला है, वेरी वेरी यूनिक। दोस्तों मैं यूं ही किसी सेशन को यूनिक या इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं कह देता हूं। मैं बहुत सारे वीडियोस देखता हूं जहां पर लोग बताते रहते हैं इंपॉर्टेंट इंपॉर्टेंट, ये इंपॉर्टेंट है, ये इंपॉर्टेंट है, ये इंपॉर्टेंट है, और मैं हमेशा अपने मन में दो सवाल पूछता हूं, या तो वो झूठ बोल रहा है, या अगर हर एक चीज इंपॉर्टेंट है तो फिर इंपॉर्टेंट का कोई सिग्निफिकेंस नहीं है। इस चैनल पर बायजूस पे आपको इस तरह की चीजें नहीं दिखेंगी। मैं अगर बोल रहा हूं कि यह सेशन वन ऑफ इट्स ओन टाइप है, यूनिक है, तो आने वाले 10 से 15 मिनटों में आप खुद ही उसको देख भी लेंगे, उसको महसूस भी कर लेंगे। दोस्तों हर एक सब्जेक्ट्स को मिलाकर मोस्ट 20 जो कॉन्सेप्चुअल मिस्टेक्स है, बच्चा ये वाला कॉन्सेप्ट लगा देता है लेकिन ये लगना ही नहीं था यहां पे, बच्चा ये वाला कॉन्सेप्ट लगा देता है पर ये लगना ही था यहां पे, वो टॉप 20 चीजें मैं इस सेशन में आपके सामने अभी लाइव लेके आने वाला हूं। उम्मीद करता हूं ये सेशन आपको बहुत ही प्रभावित करेगा एंड दिस विल बी वन ऑफ इट्स ओन टाइप गाइस। वन स्मॉल रिक्वेस्ट, अ लॉट ऑफ एफर्ट, नॉट ओनली बाय मी, by more than 20 people in the back end has been done, or they are doing the effort, hard work for making this session possible. From content people to the thumbnail to the design people to the YouTube people, everyone just guys for make all their effort, all our effort to reach thousands of the students to the country. One small request, final time from my side, guys, please do share this session. This will not be a temporary or ordinary session. Just after 5 minutes, you'll be realizing like this. Okay, so guys, moving forward, this is about me. Not nothing to time waste here. About me, I'm Abhinav Negi from IIT Delhi. Nothing. You can join me in Telegram. Still, Abhinav Sir. These are my some upcoming sessions, guys. Tuesday, I'm coming up with a workshop, how to prepare for GATE and ESC simultaneously. This Tuesday, and this Monday, a story of a success story of a student. Okay, let's come quickly to the top 20 conceptual mistakes, and this is number 1. Everyone out of you might be knowing one formula, that gamma d dry density is gamma bulk upon 1 plus W. Yes or no? Please let me know in the comment section. Yes or no? Please let me know in the comment section. Everybody is knowing that dry density is bulk density upon 1 plus W. Okay. Are you sure this is correct? Are you sure this is correct? Are you sure this is correct? Let me tell you. Let's check. A question is given. I'm not solving this question. I'm just telling you the mistake, guys. ये question दे रखा है. Mass specific gravity of a fully saturated specimen having water content 40% is 1.88. So here the density is, the specific gravity is 1.88. So that means the gamma sat is 1.88 times of gamma W, because specific gravity represents that how many times that material is having density with respect to water. So it is 1.88 times, so density will be 1.88 times of gamma W on oven drying. Oh my god. The specific gravity drops to 1.74. That means gamma D is 1.74. Okay sir, got it sir. So here is a specimen saturated, fully saturated, and here this is 1.88. Density is this 1.88 gamma sat. Okay, and you all are knowing this formula. Okay sir, got it sir. Now let's just check करते हैं भाई. From this formula, according to this, gamma D is gamma bulk, that is 1.88. Bulk can be associated with anything, saturated, partially saturated, dry, anything. Gamma bulk means whatever is the case. So 1.88 gamma bulk is 1.88 gamma W, 1 plus water content. Water content is 0.4. You know what is gamma D coming from here? 1.34 is coming. अगर मैं यही फॉर्मूला अप्लाई करूं, if I apply this formula, gamma D is gamma T upon 1 plus W. Gamma T is 1.88. water content is 40%, I am getting 1.34. But what the question is saying? The question is saying, ये question कह रहा है कि gamma D is 1.74. And as far as I have studied in my college, okay, or in my school, what I have studied that 1.74 is not equal to 1.74 is not equal to 1.34. This 1.74 is not equal to 1.34. So the question is saying this, but we are getting 1.34. So what is the mistake? The mistake here is this may be, see, we know the graph. We know the graph of water content and volume. So पहले वो ऐसा रहता है और श्रिंकेज लिमिट के बाद ऐसा रहता है. Must be that represents that this fully saturated specimen is somewhere here. And on over drying, it is reaching here. So volume is reducing. And volume is reducing, therefore, this 1.344 is not applicable here. Volume is reducing, it is 1.74. That means on oven drying, it becomes something, solid will be same. It becomes something like this. This will be having a density of 1.74. Volume is reducing, and this formula gamma D is gamma T upon 1 plus W is valid for same volume. That means if this is something solid and this is this, then this formula, this will be having a density of 1.34. Of course, gamma D is weight of solid upon volume. Solid will be constant. Volume here is less, therefore gamma D is more. Here volume is more, therefore gamma D is less. But this point is, this saturated case is here. On oven drying, it is coming here. So this is the case. So from these kind of expressions, the gamma D is already given. That means that this is a supersaturated state. Otherwise, if nothing is given, then we have to apply this formula, and that means the examiner is also intelligent that time. He has given the saturated of somewhere here. Okay, he is giving the saturated of this case where volume remains same. So he has given the other data also. That means he wants to check, do you know that you have to apply this formula or this formula? Have you got it, guys? Please let me know in the comment section. Understood? Enjoyed? कोई doubt है तो पूछो यार. और एक बार सेशन को शेयर कर देना भाई. एक बार सेशन को please do share. This will be very important, guys. This is point number 1. Please let me know. सेशन में एक बार बताओ, कमेंट में बताओ यार, समझे कि नहीं. एक बार बताओ भाई, समझे कि नहीं. Everybody on the comment section, guys. Come on. मजा आया कि भाई मेरे पास gamma D was gamma T upon 1 plus W. From here we applied the formula. This comes 1.34. The question is giving 1.74. That means this case was a supersaturated case, and over drying the volume is reducing. So here we are having higher gamma D. Everybody got it? Enjoyed the concept? Guys? Everybody please let me know. See from where this formula comes here. Let me just go to the on more basic. I'm going to the more root level. This is solid, this is water, this is air. So this is weight of solid, this is weight of water, and weight of water is water content into weight of solid. So total weight is equal to weight of solid plus weight of water. Weight of water is this, weight of air is 0. So total weight is weight of solid 1 plus W. So total weight upon 1 plus W is weight of solid. Now dividing by volume both sides. So weight total by volume is gamma bulk, and weight solid by volume is gamma dry. So this is valid when we have divided by same V. Same V here, same V here. So this formula is applied when here and here volume remains same. Got it? Okay. I hope you enjoyed. I hope now you get the seriousness of this session, guys. At what level, at what depth we are going into the concept in this session. Enjoyed now? No, Gish. Every time you don't have to confirm. Every time you don't have to come. Suppose nothing, this line is not given in the question. On oven drying, the mass drops to this. If this is not given, suppose, then that means the questioner is giving here saturated. That means you can apply this one. That means the question is intelligent that time. That time he will not be asking this much. Otherwise you can't find out. So अगर ये नहीं दिया होता आगे का लाइन ये क्लास में कराया है मैंने विजन में, अगर ये लाइन नहीं दिया होता तो इसका मतलब हम फिर उसी को यूज करते और तब मानते कि एग्जामिनर वाला इतना बेवकूफ नहीं होगा कि यहां का बात कर रहा है और डाटा दे भी नहीं रहा है. समझ गए गिरीश? मजा आया? सेशन शेयर करते रहना everyone guys, very very important and very depth we are going. Let's move now to the second conceptual. Very important guys. See, now we are moving to the second point. Now you'll enjoy this session like anything guys. कुछ डाटा दे रखा है, रेनफॉल ड्यूरिंग सक्सेसिव 2 hours. 2 hours की बात है भाई, 2 hours की बात है, 2 hours की. और यहां पर जो डाटा दिया है वो 0.5, 2.8 एंड 1.6. सरफेस रन ऑफ इज 3.2. द फाई इंडेक्स इसका निकालना है. हम क्वेश्चन तो सॉल्व कर ही नहीं रहे, मैं तो कॉन्सेप्ट बता रहा हूं सिर्फ. आई एम नॉट सॉल्विंग द क्वेश्चन, आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग द कॉन्सेप्ट्स. सी दिस इन दिस 2 hours, first it was 0.5, then it is 2.8 and then it is 1.6. Okay, and from here we are getting the data 3.2 as runoff. Let me tell you the total runoff, total rainfall, 0.5 in 2 hours, then 2.8, then 1.6, it is 4.9. Okay, so summation of rainfall is 4.9 minus all phi's in per hour. Suppose phi is 5, so in 6 hours it is 6 phi is 3.2 is 3. Suppose you are applying this, so total is coming 4.9. Total rainfall is coming 4.9. 0.5 in 2 hours, 0.25, then 2.8, then 1.6. So it is 4.9. And suppose I am assuming that phi is I'll give you phi is the rainfall intensity or the water going down per hour. So in 6 hours it will be 6 phi because this is 2. So it is 3.2. So what is the value of phi from here? Please tell me. Phi is 0.28 centimeter per hour. Please check. It is in centimeters na. Please check it is this. Please check it is this. Please check it is this. Are you getting this? Are you getting phi is equal to 0.28 centimeter per hour? I guess you will be getting this. And this is absolutely wrong. This is again the wrong concept. Actually phi value is 0.3. Okay. Actually the phi value is 0.3. In 2 hours it is 0.6. 0.3 phi value, the real answer is 0.3 centimeter per hour. 0.3 centimeter per hour, or you can write it as 0.6 centimeter per 2 hours. So 2 घंटे में 0.6. So ये 2 घंटे का रेनफॉल है ना भाई. This is 2 hours ना. These all values are 2 hours ना. So this is 5. This is 5.6. So only these two are the period of rainfall excess. Only these two are the period of rainfall excess. So this will not be counted. In phi index, it is the average infiltration over the period of only rainfall excess. So only these two average we will be taking. So 2.8 in 2.8 minus 2 phi in every hour, it is going 5. So in 2 hours it is 2.5 to 2 phi plus 1.6 minus 2 phi is equal to runoff is 3.2. So from here 4.4 or 1.2 or 4 phi you will get phi is equal to 0.3. Okay, this you can't apply guys. This you can't apply because phi is not the average of whole period. If you are writing it 6 phi, that means you are pre-assuming that every hour is a period of rainfall excess. So you can't apply this formula guys here. You can't apply this formula here. If you are seeing that summation of all rain and summation of all going down is equal to runoff, then You are pre-assuming that all six periods are the period of rainfall excess, and you are not sure. So you can't use this formula directly. This will in fact give you the value of W, because for W it is for all period. For W it is correct. All summation coming in minus 6 into W is equal to runoff. W is this. This is W. Excellent. Because W is the period average of all periods. But phi it is not true. You know why? Do you want to see X-ray of this? Nobody will show you the X-ray of this. Do you want to show X-ray of this? Why it is wrong? Let me show you. I am guaranteeing you this is the first time in the history that X-ray will be coming in live in the YouTube. Let me tell you why this is wrong. Why this is wrong? See, let me do the X-ray of this. Let me do the X-ray of this. What is happening here? That you are doing 4.9 is summation of all this, na? So you are doing 0.5 minus 5. 4.9 is summation of all these, na? 0.5 minus 5. Or in fact, you are doing this 2 times for 2 hours. 2 hours you are doing this. Then 2 hours you are doing 2.8 minus 5. And 2 hours you are doing 1.6 minus 5 is equal to 3.2. These two are correct. Because phi value from various whatever method you are using, phi value will be coming 0.3. These two are correct, but actually what you are happening here, you know. So suppose the phi value, or this should not be multiplied by 2, yaar, because this 2.8 is already of 2 hours. 2.8 is already of 2 hours. 0.5 is already of 2 hours. Suppose phi, this is 2 phi, this is 2 phi. So what is actually happening now? That here phi is 0.3. 0.3 you can calculate it any value, whatever the method you are using. 0.3 into 2 is 0.6. 0.3 into 2 is 0.6. 0.5 minus 0.6 is, see here, 0.5 minus 0.6 is minus 0.1. So actually you are taking this as minus 0.1. Runoff cannot come minus 0.1. Runoff cannot come minus 0.1 because here in the first 2 periods rain is coming less. Rain is coming less and infiltration capacity is more. So all rain will go down. Minus 0.1 will not be at the runoff. Minus 0.1 ऊपर नहीं आएगा. Runoff will be 0 here. But actually if you do X-ray of this, you are calculating if you are using this equation. You are using this equation. Because 0.5 plus 2.8 plus 1.6 is 4.9. And 2.5 is 6.5 and 3.2 as it is. If you are using this equation, then if you are doing the MRI, doing the CT scan, doing the X-ray, you are taking this as minus 0.1. But runoff cannot come minus 0.1. Na? Enjoyed? Enjoyed, guys? Everyone, please let me know. Okay, now let's move to the next one. Guys, sometimes you are using this formula. Okay, but please do check that if it is normally consolidated soil or overly. Because if it is over consolidated soil, then delta H should not be written as Cc. It should be written as Cr H0 1 plus E0 log sigma 2 bar by sigma 1. And in fact, one more case can come. This is the point number 3. This is the point number 3. In fact, one more case can come. That from sigma 1 bar to sigma bar 2, you are increasing stress from here to here. There is a bit in between value sigma 3 bar. Up to here, the soil is OCC, and up to here, the soil is NCC. So here you have to apply the formula delta H is equal to CR, because it is overly consolidated, into H0 1 plus E0 log sigma 1 bar from sigma 3 bar plus here it is NCC. So Cc H0 1 plus E0 log sigma 2 bar from sigma 3 bar, and total settlement will be summation of this. So it is not like that every time. It is not like that every time you are using this formula. Please check. If the soil is NCC, this formula is fine. If the soil is OCC, this formula is fine. If from particular range it is OCC and particular range it is NCC, then the combination has to be used. Got it or not? Got it or not? Thank you, Samrat. मैं याद करता हूँ अभी हम रात को पढ़ते थे 9:30 से 11:30. कैसे हैं? कैसे? Hello Aishwarya sir, how are you everyone? Please share the session. Yeah, this session is one of its own type. Let's move to the point number 4. अरे क्या हो गया? Let's move to the point number 4. Okay, what is this here? What is this here? Guys, you have studied two formula. The shear strength is C plus sigma tan phi and shear strength is C dash plus sigma bar tan phi dash. C phi are total stress parameters and C dash phi dash are effective stress parameters. Okay sir. Got it sir. Understood sir. Now guys, first of all, cohesion and friction angle C and phi are not the inherent properties of soil. That depends on type of testing. भाई C और phi ना कोई soil की property नहीं है जो फिक्स रहेगी. अगर आपने टेस्ट किया in which you put drained conditions, C5 will be different. In the same soil specimen, if you put undrained condition, drained condition, C5 will be coming different. So C5 depends on type of testing. ड्रेन्ड करें, अनड्रेन्ड करें, कैसे करें, और हम कैसे करेंगे जैसे फील्ड में हो रहा होगा, टू मेक कंडीशन सिमुलेटिंग. ओके, if by chance everything is given, C is also given, phi is given, total stress parameters, effective stress parameters are also given, sigma is also given, U is also given, so that you can find sigma bar also. If everything is given, then in such questions you should be using this one because this gives more appropriate results. Then you have to use this one. Okay, if everything is given, you have to use this formula because this formula gives more appropriate results. This was question number 4 and this is question number 5. Guys, phi greater than 36 degree, it is general shear failure. So this formula is applicable for shallow foundation, for Terzaghi. For phi less than 28 or you can say 29 also in some books, it is local failure. Local shear failure, you have to modify the formula because Terzaghi has given the formula for strip footing and general shear failure. If footing is something different, square, circular, you have to use slope modification factor, and if it is not general shear failure, it is local shear failure. Instead of C, you will be writing 2 by 3C, and instead of NC, NQ, N gamma, you will be writing NC dash, NQ dash, and N gamma dash. Where NC dash, NQ dash, N gamma dash are, see, NC, NQ, N gamma are function of phi. These are also function of phi. But here, these are function of phi, and these are the function of phi m. Tan phi is equal to 2 by 3 tan phi m. From there, you will be finding out the value of NC dash, NQ dash, and N gamma dash. Okay. Now, sometimes what happens, 2-3 questions have come in the gate in previous years. Phi is given as 30 degree, phi is given as 31 degree, phi is given as 29.5 degree. Then what to do? क्योंकि 36 से ज्यादा तो जनरल शेयर फेलियर है एंड लेस देन 28 तो लोकल शेयर फेलियर है, बट दिस वैल्यू इज इन बिटवीन, तो विच शुड वी अप्लाई? गाइस, इन सच केसेस प्लीज अप्लाई द फॉर्मूला ऑफ जनरल शेयर फेलियर. बाय डिफॉल्ट, if nothing is mentioned and phi is not less than the 28 or 29 value, we have to use general shear failure. Have you got it? Please put a heart sign on the comment section if you got it. Okay, Samrat. See, Samrat, our old student from grade up, our vision classroom student. Have you got it? Please put a heart sign on the comment section, yaar, if you got it. And subscribe the channel for more such sessions. Okay, this was point number 5. Let us move to the point number 6 of RCC. Okay, every chapter I am completing, guys. It is my recommendation that just before the exam day, please watch this session. Just before the exam day, please watch this session. This will be helpful for you. Okay, very interesting point again now. The 6th point, the 6th conceptual mistake from RCC. See, what we generally do, first step, calculate the actual depth of neutral axis. Actual depth of neutral axis. Second step, find the critical depth of neutral axis. Critical depth of neutral axis. Now third point, if axis is an XC, then it is under reinforced section. If axis greater than is equal to XC, then it is balanced section. If XC greater than XC, it is over reinforced section. Okay, got it, sir. Understood, sir? Now, what happens in a limit state method? If movement of resistance is asked, तो बहुत सारे बच्चे क्या गलती करते हैं देखना, बहुत सारे बच्चे गलती करते हैं. So movement of resistance is 0.36 FCK into B into 0.36 FCK into B into D minus 0.42 XU. चेक कर लेना फॉर्मूला में, ठीक है. या 0.87 Fy that is stress into area that is force, stress into area is force, stress into area is force into lever arm is movement. What happens if our XA or XU, you can say anything here, XA or XU you can say anything. If XU greater than XU limiting in the case of balance, then sometimes you apply the formula FMOR is equal to 0.87 Fy AST D minus 0.42 XU limiting, because you know that XU has to be limit up to XU limiting according to assumption number 6 of LSM. Strain diagram should not be more than 0.87 Fy AS plus 0.002. So you put this, but guys, let me tell you, this becomes wrong, because you know that you have to put your neutral axis limited up to the balance section. So you have written here actual limiting, but one mistake you have done, you have provided AST. This AST is of over reinforced. So the better answer here, many students do this mistake here in the exam. You have to balance up to the balance section, up to the limiting. So students think that they have put here limiting, so it will be correct. No, here also you have to put the AST of balance section, AST limiting, D minus 0.42 XU limiting, or this is correct, or it is better to find the MOR from compression side in limit state. Otherwise in WT every time this problem will be coming. So it's better to use from compression side, that 0.36 FCK B into XU limiting, B into D minus 0.42 XU limiting. Have you got it? Have you got it? Please let me know. Please let me know. Everybody on the comment section. Have you got it? Enjoyed? Okay. Now, this was 6th. Now let us come to the 7th. Guys, whatever I'm showing you on the screen in the 7th, whatever I'm showing you on the screen on 7th, you have to answer in 30 seconds on the comment box. What is the intensity of UDL? My question is, what is the intensity of UDL? What is the intensity of UDL? What is the intensity of UDL? In 5 seconds you have to reply. In 5 seconds you have to 10 seconds. Come on, come on, come on. It is acting over a simply supported beam of length 10 meter. Simply supported beam of length 10 meter and magnitude is 6. So what you are replying? Okay, guys, W intensity in Newton per meter is equal to 6. This is again wrong. Sometimes these days what the question is saying, that UDL is acting over a 10 meter length beam of UDL is acting over a simply supported beam of length 10 meter of magnitude. No. A UDL is acting over a simply supported beam of length 10 meter of total magnitude of total load in Newton is 6. Total load in Newton is 6. So here what is saying, total load. Sometimes these kind of questions are coming. W in per meter is W. So in length is WL. It is given as 6. So W is 6 by 10. That is 0.6, not 6. 0.6 Newton per meter. These days sometimes these kind of questions are coming. Instead of saying they are giving UDL, they are giving total load. The total load in Newton is 6. So that is how you have to calculate this question. You should not be taking W as 6, otherwise the question will be coming wrong. Okay. So please take this precaution in the exam. Good. Now guys, many teachers I have in the whole India, I have seen that what is this point? Point number 8. Correction of sag is this. Okay, for n number of base equal to 1. But this correction sag is always negative. Please let me know in the comment section. If correction, hello Tiksha, how are you? Please share the session, Tiksha. Guys, is correction due to sag is always negative? Are you sure? Are you sure? Because what people are thinking now, the teachers are telling to the students that these are 2 points A and B. In case of sag, the shape is catenary and it will be like this. So the correction is true value minus measured value. So my friends, what is happening here? The true value is the horizontal distance. Because in map, horizontal distance is projected. Why the horizontal distance is the true distance? Now who said? Because in map, the horizontal distance are taken for making the map in orthographic projection. This is the true value. And what is the measured value? This one. Because the tape is now, you are putting it with very less pull, it will be like this. So this yellow one is bigger, so it is negative. But my question is that always it is negative. Please let me know. Please let me know. No, it is not always negative. Correction of sag can be W square L cube upon 24 P square. Can be this. Can be this. Now let me tell you the explanation. Usually what happens, that the producer, that the tape manufacturer, that the factory, that the company assumes that the surveyor is good with his mind. He assumes, the company assumes, the tape manufacturer assumes, the factory assumes that everything is fine and you will be taking the reading in flat. Okay, tape is made for flat, tape is standardized for flat. That persons will be taking reading in flat, but you are taking in sagging position, but you take reading in catenary position, sagging position. So you are taking the more value. Okay, measured value is more, so correction is negative. Okay, but sometimes what happens, that the manufacturer factory thing here, all the people are doing some reading in catenary only, in the sag only. So he make the tape for catenary, standardized for catenary. He standardized the tape for catenary, that if you are taking a reading like this, it will be correct. It will be correct. It will be showing the horizontal value. How they have done this? How they have done this? How they have done this? Actual tape is this 0, 1, 2, 3. What they will be doing? They will be, this is the actual tape. They will be 0, 1, 2, something like this. They will be elongating the values from the original value. They will be elongating. Now, if the elongation will be such that they will standardize it such that you will be taking more reading, more length, and from this tape more length, if your measuring might be correct, because this tape will be measuring less, na? This tape will be measuring less, na? Actually, up to here it is 1.2 value, something here, but it is measuring only 1, it is measuring less. So they make the tape or standardize the tape that you will be always using in catenary. So no need to apply correction. We are making a magical tape here, which is standardized for catenary. But now suddenly the people become very expert, very attentive. Surveyor becomes very attentive and he takes the reading on flat. He takes the reading on flat. He has not made the tape sagging like this. So from this tape you are measuring, less value. Up to here the length is 3, but you are measuring here something 2.2, something 2.3. You are measuring less. So correct measured value is less there. So correction has to be positive. Have you got it? Have you got it? Have you got it, guys? Please let me know. The beautiful lecture is going on here. These 8 mistakes students usually do, yaar. Let's move to the question number 9 or the point number 9. Enjoying the session, guys? Okay, yes. Ninja Sir is also here. Warm welcome to the Ninja Sir. Okay, no, if nothing is by default, you will be using this. But if nothing is mentioned, you will be using this. Okay, let's move to the next question. Let's move to the not next question, next point. Guys, in SOM, whether it is beam, whether it is column, whether it is bar, whether it is frame, whether it is any structure, Hooke's law is valid, although Hooke's law is only valid up to the proportional limit. In sagging and all these portion, Hooke's law is not valid, because Hooke's law says that stress is equal to strain into Young's modulus. This is 1 degree, sigma ki power 1, strain ki power 1. This is a linear equation, so this is only valid up to straight line. But if nothing is mentioned, Hooke's law is always valid. All the beams, all the columns, all the bars, all the frames, self weight is ignored, and principle of superposition is valid. Why star sign? Up to when, see, this is P, this is Q, and this is P plus Q. So deflection here due to P is delta 1, here due to delta 2. So delta 1 plus delta 2, okay. Correct, here correct. Because delta is PL cube by 3I. So P ki power is 1. Whenever the power of that factor, what we are doing superposition is 1, superposition is valid. Superposition is valid. That is why star. But strain energy, it is not possible. Strain energy here U1, here strain energy U2, and here strain energy is not U1 plus U2. No, it is greater than U1 plus U2. Because in strain energy, the formula is P square. So P square, here it will be Q square, but here it will be P plus Q whole square. So P plus Q whole square is P square plus Q square plus 2PQ. That 2PQ term will be extra coming here. So principle of superposition is valid. Yes, it is valid, but only when that function has a power of 1. Got it or not on the comment section, guys? Got it or not on the comment section? Everybody enjoying the session or not, guys? Share it. Okay. 9th point. Now this is also very important here. 10th one. Jersey of Messi. What is the stress at the failure plane? Sometimes question asks in soil mechanics. In soil mechanics, sometimes this is asked. What is the stress at the failure plane? Or at what diabatic stress specimen fails? Or at what application of, or at what application of stress soil specimen fails? Guys, certain condition is given. See this, phi, this, everything is given. Do these both questions have same answer? Okay. Do these both questions have same answer? No. Both questions are different. Both questions are different. Both questions are different. Let me tell you now. Okay. On the soil specimen, you apply sigma 3 plus sigma d is equal to sigma 1. Sigma 3 plus sigma d is equal to sigma 1. And from here it is confining stress. Okay. Now if we draw the Mohr circle here, it is sigma 3 and here it is sigma 1. Suppose the failure plane is something like this, and suppose this value is alpha. So what is the stress at failure plane? Suppose normal stress they are asking. Normal stress. So this answer is actually alpha. This answer is alpha. And at what diabatic stress patient fails, or at what application of stresses, this answer will be sigma 1 and sigma 3. Have you got it? So please check. Sometimes the option will be available alpha also. Option will be available sigma 1 and sigma 3 also. See, just feel. The failure plane is not this. The failure plane is not this. How this will be the failure plane? Here the strength is more. This red line is representing the strength, more failure envelope. Failure will be here. Failure will be here. Okay, this yellow is the failure plane. This yellow is the failure plane. So when these two both questions are different, now after the exam everybody will be otherwise crying here if you are not taking this session as serious one. So what is the stress at failure plane? Answer is alpha. This is the failure plane. And what diabatic stress is, or at what stress is? The answer will be sigma 1, sigma 3 or sigma d. Got it? Got it, guys? Okay, that is why at the beginning I said, this session will be one of its own kind. That is why at the beginning I've told you that this session is one of its own kind. Now, this is also very confusing to students. Tell me the answers. Tell me answers on the comment section. Here there is soil. Tell me answers. If nothing is mentioned, you will be solving question by taking it as active case, passive case or rest case. By taking it as active case, passive case or rest case. Tell me. Good, Shreyas. Good. Excellent. Guys, if nothing is mentioned, by default it is always 99.9% cases, soil will be pushing this here. Soil will be pushing it here, so it will be away from the fill. It is mostly active. If nothing is mentioned, it will be taking active case. Okay, it is not magnet, it is not iron, so that it will be pulling it here. So it is attracting here. Passive case will be only when some wind load or earthquake or some dynamic forces is pushing it here. Otherwise, natural case, 99.9% soil it push it away here, away from the fill. So it is active case. Got it? This was 11th point. 12th point. Guys, you have seen two formulas of superposition. This is the derived one in meter per second SI units, and this is one in SI units. In SI units. See, when to apply which formula? If the question is of mixed traffic, the traffic is mixed of different velocities. So when different velocities are there, for every velocity there will be different superelevation, and we cannot provide. We can provide only one superelevation. If superelevation is this, we cannot provide this, we cannot provide this, we cannot provide this. Once it is fixed, guys. It is fixed. Okay. Now, suppose you are designing the problem. So for design, the formula is E is equal to 0.75 V whole square by GR. For mixed traffic and design condition, when we are designing, because we cannot design for every individual velocity. Once a road will be designed, it will be designed for every velocity. So if design is the problem, if in the question the word uses design speed, the design speed is 50 meter per second, design speed is 70 meter per second, design speed is 90 meter per second, then you have to apply this formula. And from here you have to limit the value of E according to the IS code IRC 7337. 7% for plain, 10% for mountain with mountainous, 7% for mountain with snow, 4% for urban roads. And if suppose the demand of E is more, then you have to check from F also. It is satisfying or not. Okay, so this is the used when in the quotient is written that find superelevation for design speed of 60 meter per second. Design speed is not for one vehicle, design speed is for whole traffic, mixed traffic. So when in the quotient is written as design traffic, you have to use this. But when the quotient is written that for a particular vehicle Raju, or for a particular vehicle which is moving at 27 km per hour, for that particular vehicle find the superelevation required. Then here the question comes of a particular case. For a particular case, for that vehicle, what is the speed, what is the superelevation required? For a vehicle which is moving at 27 km per hour, then for a particular case, this formula has to be applied. And this formula is also again one more sub case. This formula is again one more sub case. Actually, this formula, it is something like this derivation, 1 minus mu tan theta is equal to V square by GR. And mu is 0.15, tan theta is, you are not also making the moth ka kuan, death well. Theta is also less, not like in moth ka kuan 90 degree. Death well, the superelevation is 90 degree. So here theta is also less, mu is also less. So you are taking 1 minus mu tan theta is approximately as 1, and you are writing this as the formula. But once in a gate, I guess in gate 2014, the question is asked for a Grand Pix road. The superelevation is 35 degree. Why superelevation is more? Because this V is also more in the Formula 1 race. Then somebody has used this. Gate has given the correct option for this also, correct option for this also, marks to all. But that year 2014, I guess IIT Kanpur or whatever has made a notice that we have accepted all the questions this time, but not from next year. So from might be 2023, 24, 25, anything. If particular vehicle has very high velocity and very high theta, then you can't neglect. You can't do this. In that case, you have to apply this one. Got it or not? Enjoying or not, guys? This is the level of this session. Yes, Kharagpur. मजा आ रहा है भाई? मजा आ रहा है भाई? मजा आ रहा है कि नहीं? मिल रहा है गहराई वाली चीज सीखने को? गहराई वाली चीजें सीखने को मिल रही हैं? उतर गया हूं ना पूरा डीप तक? चलो, शेप ऑफ ILD. Just giving you a trick. If ds is equal to 0, then ILD of reaction, shear force, bending moment, always linear. Always linear. And if ds is equal to 1 to anything, non-zero, then ILD shape of shear force, bending moment, always will be a curve. Always will be a curve. Small gift of Christmas from my side to you. Small gift of Christmas from my side to you. Okay, always remember this. This was 13th. 14th. No, Hooke's law is valid up to proportional limit. No. This statement is not going in that way. You all know that Hooke's law is valid only up to limit of proportionality, only up to when stress-strain curve is linear. No, this is much beyond this. Guys, suppose this is a body. Here we are applying sigma x in x direction. This is y direction, and from the screen the x is coming to your head, that is z. So this is sigma x, this is sigma y, this is sigma z. So sigma x by epsilon x is not equal to E. Sigma y by strain in y direction is not equal to E, and so on. You must be knowing that Hooke's law is only valid. Hooke's law is only valid for unidirectional loading. Only for unidirectional loading, guys. For multi-directional loading, sigma x by epsilon x is not Young's modulus. Okay? Now this fifth point, this is the formula. This is correct formula. Okay? But these formulas are not to be used. Not to be used in shrinkage problem. In shrinkage problem. Not to be used in shrinkage problem. This can be used. Can be used in wrong scale when you apply wrong scale. But in shrunk scale you cannot apply, because the shrunk scale of the shrinkage map is not the wrong scale. Shrunk scale of the shrunk map is the correct scale, but that is of shrunk map. That is of shrunk map. Got it? Got it? Okay. 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 So this was 15th. Now 16th is reciprocal leveling. Guys, for reciprocal leveling, now what I will be doing, a session will be coming tomorrow 11 AM of 2-3 minutes. There I will be telling you a trick. Short trick in daily dose. Tomorrow 11 AM. Tomorrow 11, so that I'll be telling you there. So okay, 17th, that also I have told you in daily dose. Please see. Please see. This is not valid always. This is valid. This is valid. The depth of tension crack where the soil loses the contact. Critical height will be double of this. Okay. So here sigma h is equal to Ka sigma v minus 2c root Ka. Sigma h is Ka. Sigma v is gamma z minus 2c root Ka. From here z is equal to 2c by gamma root K. Excellent. Yes, okay. But what if surcharge is also applying? If surcharge is also there, then here it will be not gamma z. Here it will be, here in that case sigma v is q plus gamma z. Q is the surcharge. Then equation will be something different, and here it will be something different value. Sigma is 0. So negative region is not here in this much depth. It will be else. Got it? So इसका भी मैंने डेली डोज बनाया जहां पे डिटेल में समझाया है. प्लीज वॉच दैट. डेली डोज में डिटेल में समझाया है यहाँ पे. ठीक है. रेसिप्रोकल लेवलिंग कल रहा हूं. 3 मोर कॉन्सेप्चुअल थिंग्स दैट वट एवर माई अपकमिंग सेशंस ना, जो भी मेरे अपकमिंग सेशंस है वो उनसे रिलेटेड है. तो 3 वो जो बाकी है मेरे 18th 19th 20 उसी में डिक्लेयर, उसी में बता दूंगा. ओके. हैव यू एंजॉयड? प्लीज लेट मी नो इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. दिस इज टुमारो 11 AM. Tomorrow 11 a.m. this 3-minute video, short trick of reciprocal leveling that you have never ever studied. Okay. So अभी मेरा आने वाला सेशन एक तो ये है, ठीक है, ये मंडे को होगा कल, और ये वर्कशॉप होगा आपको ट्यूसडे. दिस ट्यूसडे स्पेशल वर्कशॉप where I'll be telling you the GATE in ESE, how to prepare simultaneously. Okay. So guys, in civil engineering we are having 2 series. 500 question series is going on, where guys your huge support has been seen. I just start surveying now steel structures on 26 tomorrow. Sahu sir will be taking that. Okay, and you can see all these previous sessions. One is formula memory test is going on. There yesterday was transportation. Now building material will be taken on 27 by Sahu sir. Okay, and guys, huge response of engineering services have come, and most of our classroom students and mock interview students have been topped. These are their mock interviews, guys, in the video sections. In the video section, this is the mock interviews where the panel was there. The panel is already the board member or chairman of railway board member. One was the chairperson was IPS, who was earlier the DGP of Assam also. So these, of course, I was also there. Okay, so these interview board things are there. Please do watch these mock interviews. They will be very helpful for you in your further interviews in ISCL, IT and special engineering services. Okay, and guys, one special session again. ये पिछली बार तो सिविल जीत गया था यार. Last time civil won. So civil 1, mechanical 0. Now this will be again tomorrow. A chance to mechanical to compete with us. Okay, let us hope for a good fight. 10:45 p.m. tomorrow. Civil versus mechanical war through questions. Okay, and what is the format? How the decider will be there? That yesterday at that time also civil was the winner. Tomorrow we'll be asking some technical questions and let us see who is the winner. Okay, this will be tomorrow 10:45 p.m. and guys, marathons will be from 3rd January. Marathons will be from 3rd Jan. Okay, and this is Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed the session. You can also join me in my Telegram, Civil by Abhinav Sir. Thank you. Okay. Yes, Verma Sahab. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Thank you all. Take care. Thank you all, guys. See you tomorrow with civil versus mechanical war. This one. Where is this one? Tomorrow 10:45. Thank you all. Take care.